Hello and welcome everybody to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm Elliot Bullman. Before we start, remember to follow us on all our social media networks, Facebook, Twitter and Google+, and catch us live on MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Let's start with today's show. Besides the fun of visiting amazing places in Europe, there are also economic benefits. When you're in Europe, remember that you can always recover part of your expenses by asking the customs office of the country visited for the return of taxes that you've paid for consumer goods. This benefit is underused all over the world, mainly because of ignorance and the unfounded fear of being a tedious process. In the case of the European Union, where its tax system is very similar to that of Mexico, provided that you're organized, you'll have no problem. In Europe, the system is very effective. You arrive with your merchandise, fill out a series of data, and ready. Before making a purchase, ask the store if they're under a tax refund program. Then all you have to do is prove that you're a tourist by presenting your passport and sometimes your plane tickets and the agreement with the Union of Customs and Taxation of the European Union. So we're finding out now about how to get tax back when you're shopping on vacation. Joining me are Michelle and Jeremy from Kansas City. How are you doing, guys?
Good. Doing well. How are you?
Great. Are you happy to be on vacation?
Yes. Oh, loving it. Loving it.
Fantastic. So what do you know about this tax back program, getting your money back on shopping when you're on vacation?
Not much. Yeah, I had no idea it even existed.
No?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't be the first. I mean, most people think it's just a hassle. How do I go about doing it? Do you do much shopping when you go on vacation?
Yes. Yeah, we do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gifts and whatever else.
Yeah. Well, it's more popular nowadays in Europe and Mexico, and it's really coming to get together a lot more in America as well. But very simple. All you have to do, we get your passport out when you go to the store, maybe show them your plane ticket, and then get the form, and then make sure you keep your receipts. Really, that's the idea behind it. But yeah, I mean, most people don't seem to know a great deal about it.
Yeah, it seems to be, it was the first time we'd heard of it, so yeah, it sounds very interesting though.
Yeah, and I mean, if you do travel regularly, and all you have to do, just really check in the stores before you buy, and keep your receipts. Couldn't be easier, really, could it?
No, not at all. It seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Well, I hope you save a lot more money, and we'll have you back here very soon, we hope, yeah?
Yes, the more I save, the more often I can come.
In my view, the economic benefit of the tax back program needs to be explained more carefully so that consumers are more aware of it and get more dollars back on their vacations. If there's a problem with a wind turbine in Oaxaca, there's a technician nearly 9,500 kilometers away ready to take care of it. Spanish firm Iberdrola, which operates 5 wind farms in Mexico, is a global leader in wind energy and inefficient remote-controlled monitoring and maintenance operations. 4 of its wind farms in Mexico are located in the Isthmus region, where the 5th is in the Puebla municipality of Esperanza. Their total output is 366 megawatts. That production capacity is enough to serve the energy consumption demands of 20 million Mexicans. The firm is also building 2 large solar farms in Sonora and San Luis Potosí. In order to keep its power generation plants running smoothly, Iberdrola monitors their performance remotely from its Renewable Energies Operations Center, located in Toledo, Spain, almost 10,000 kilometers away from the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. In my view, this investment in state-of-the-art technology once again demonstrates Mexico's commitment to producing clean energy. Mexico and Argentina have reached an agreement on certain products and industry sectors that will benefit from free trade or with lower trade tariffs for both countries after rounds of discussions in Buenos Aires that took place last week to strengthen the economic complementation agreement. The expectation of Argentina is to expand the total range of goods that are commercialized with Mexico, especially in the agricultural and agro-industrial product sector. Meanwhile, Mexico seeks to reduce tariffs for industrial manufacturing, especially for the automotive sector. The bilateral trade balance between the two countries has recorded a surplus in favor of Mexico since 2010, and this increase has been largely due to increased exports in the automotive sector. The Argentinian government wants to compensate the trade balance by sending more maize, wheat and soybeans, among other agricultural products. According to a report by the Argentinian Rural Society, Mexico represents a potential market of $8.9 billion in Argentina for grain, meat and dairy exports. With Mexico posting nearly $1 billion in trade surplus last year, it's going to be a tough task for Argentina to peg Latin America's second largest economy back. But while Mexico continues to export automobiles and also is strong in agricultural products, Argentina has to find a way to gain more competitive advantage. This is all for today. Thank you for your company here at the El Dorado Royale Spa Resort in Mexico's Riviera Maya. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Before we go, remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Google+, and stay live with us on MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information about Mexico and the world. Until next time.